So before I get into this review of Dragon Ball Super, the first official episode of 2018, give a shout out to the art and animation. The studio went above and beyond for this episode. Obviously it was all about the Vegeta hype and the amazing feats that he pulled off in this episode while still being in Super Saiyan Blue. I don't know if this is the prelude for Vegeta to awaken Ultra Instinct is the perfect catalyst, and I'll give you my reasons as to why that is. But this episode pretty much starts off with a tense situation between in the ring, outside the ring. The Zenos are saying, "Oh, it looks a bit lonely now because there's not many people in the bleachers." So the Daishinkan kind of improvises and brings everybody into one stand. So now all the Kaioshins, all the angels are together, which is kind of cool because we get a conversation between Margarita and Vados about, "Oh, were you with Universe 7 because Universe 6 has been destroyed?" So it starts off with Goku approaching Jiren. Goku powers up to Super Saiyan Blue. I'm assuming full power Super Saiyan Blue. And even though Vegeta got most of the shine in this episode, Goku put up a better fight in Super Saiyan Blue than when he did initially in episode 109. So I don't know. The thing about this is he's lost an incredible amount of stamina. So he was casually blocking the hits from Jiren, something he could not do in the previous fight. I mean, he was putting up a fight but nowhere near to this good. We have Frieza versus Dispo. I knew there was going to be a fight. I don't check the spoilers, so I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure Frieza's going to go Golden Frieza. He has to now because he's being speed blitzed. You have Gohan and 17 versus Topo. I think 17 is going to be eliminated. That's going to lead Gohan to get much needed spotlight. Don't know if it's going to lead to a new transformation with Gohan, but a lot of people are speculating that Gohan's going to be the last fight for Universe 7. And given how close the Vegeta was to be eliminated, not once but twice, so I don't know. It's still an opinion about what if they pull the trigger with Ultra Instinct Vegeta. It makes sense because the two things that happened in this episode. One is what we said. He matched up to Jiren. The requirements are met for Vegeta to take in that form. Number two, when Goku was going to go in for the attack, we see Vegeta cut right past Goku, says, "No, this one's mine. Show me what you got, Jiren." Cuts away, and we go obviously elsewhere. Obviously, it looks like a 2-on-1 at the beginning because you have Goku and Vegeta trying to launch attack on Jiren, and he's at first Vegeta isn't making headway at all. He's getting tossed around like a ragdoll. You actually get spun around. Jiren attacks Goku. Obviously, he's getting nailed with a barrage of punches, but this is where things get interesting because Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue form, I don't know if it's mastered or not, he was able to see the attacks of Jiren, the consecutive attacks. Obviously, the invisible that were invisible before. I'm assuming that's what happened. When we saw this before, Goku was Ultra Instinct, and that's the only way he was able to keep up with it. But Vegeta was able to see these attacks in Super Saiyan Blue mode. So that's the feat number one. Number two, he was able to dodge the attacks when Jiren says, "Okay, now I got style." So he's able to dodge the hits, and Jiren, that's as surprise as we've ever seen Jiren in the series. So he lands a punch to the gut, not in Ultra Instinct mode, in Super Saiyan Blue mode. So that tells me two things: instantaneous movements that cannot be seen, because Goku could show us how couldn't keep up with it. So Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue mode was able to. So the punches you are strong, but obviously you can't keep this up. So you'll never be able to beat me. That ticks off Vegeta, and obviously we get the speech about Vegeta and him being arrogant. And he's like, "Yeah, you're right. I am arrogant, but I'm a Saiyan. That's how I am. I'm not going to change." So I love that from Vegeta. All it does is trigger Vegeta into going beyond, pushing beyond his limits. Vegeta gets nailed with the energy blast from Jiren. That was going to force him out of the bounds, but Vegeta powers his way through it and just survives the attack. And it says, "No, I'm going to survive and use the Super Dragon Ball." So we know what he's going to do. So he powers up to Super Saiyan Blue, powers up the Fire Flash, and this is where the comments about Vegeta's energy is getting stronger than it was before. Is the theory of Vegeta Ultra Instinct attack mode true? Is Vegeta going to unleash the rage enough to awaken Ultra Instinct? I don't know. But the Final Flash scene obviously was impressive. Jiren did not dodge it. He pulled like he did with Goku's Genki Dama. He says, "No, I'm not going to dodge this. It's your ultimate attack. hit me. So, and Vegeta, I don't know what he was thinking, because Vegeta nails him with the, obviously with the final flash. Jiren looks surprised, and he thinks Jiren is down, but obviously Jiren is already speed blitz Vegeta and punches him to the gut, and then he's about to unleash the same energy wave that he unleashed to fire back Goku in their initial matchup. So, and obviously it knocks out Vegeta into base mode, and that's how the episode ends. There's no reason to keep Vegeta in this total power if, and once again in the preview, it's literally stated that Vegeta is going to go beyond his limits of Super Saiyan Blue. The only way I see him doing that, and by the way, you get a nice shot of Goku and Vegeta. Goku's in Super Saiyan Blue Kakarot. I don't know if it's times 20. I don't know. But Vegeta's in Super Saiyan Blue, so one or two things. Either he's going to get Ultra Instinct next week, or there's going to be a fusion. There's no way it's about this. So right now it's not looking too good. If you have everybody rooting for Vegeta, you have Krillin, Tien, even Beerus is like, yo, hit him with it. So the final flash. So that was kind of cool. Obviously, Topo tanks a hit, no pun intended. He tanks a hit from Gohan and takes obviously the double team of 17 and Gohan. He tanks a Kamehameha from Ultimate. This is a perfect fight for Gohan to get. Frieza is getting ragged down the road. His face is getting smashed into the wall. That's what happens when you underestimate your opponent's Frieza. And I know he's probably going to go to his golden Frieza. It makes sense. But Dispo, I mean, look what he did to Hit before Hit got accustomed to Dispo's attacks. So if it wasn't for that, who knows what would happen to Hit. So Dispo isn't a small fry. So and Frieza's going to have to go all out now. So I'm liking this. Vegeta got his shine, and it may be the prelude to something bigger for Vegeta. So hopefully that's the case. Let me know what you guys think down below. The first episode of 2018 did not disappoint. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel for more Dragon Ball Super. Catch you guys later.